Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the previous video, we beat the first half of Great Bay Temple, we got ourselves the ice arrows, and in today's video we're going to be continuing on in the dungeon, getting more cool stuff, hopefully beating the boss, and yeah, finishing up everything so we can explore what happens in Great Bay afterwards. Alright, so first thing we need to do is use our brand new ice arrows to freeze that Octorok! And he's frozen. He's only frozen for a small amount of time, but while he is frozen we can use him as a platform and get up here to turn on the red water pipe. So for the first half of this dungeon we've been basically having to follow the current because we weren't unable to change it. Now we are able to change it. So yes, we are free. Free as can be. We need to head down. Where do we need to head down? That's a good question. Is it down here? Where did I enter from, I guess is the question. I entered from there. So let's head over here instead. How about that, eh? Alright, let's go into here. Go this way. Get swept by the current and be put out into this area. Cool. So now what we're doing is we are still following the red current. We're going to the surface now. But because we turned on that one, we are getting more power here to the place where we want the power to be. I believe this could get tricky in all honesty. Right, so you see how the yellow one is pulsing and the red one is not? That's where we need to go, and I'm too lazy to swim in the water, so I'm going to take the long way around, which is long. Alright, so we're going to go over here. I guess grab that magic. I don't really particularly need it, but, you know, I'll take it. So we're going to be turning on the red water. There's a whole like half the dungeon we haven't seen yet, but you know, we're going to be doing what we do. Let's see what we got. Alright, let's head back into this. This is the first room of the dungeon, so yeah, pretty ancient. Well, I kind of need to get over there. How would that require me to go? I would have to almost be... Okay, did I not power it? Am I missing something? I believe I'm missing something. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to fall. Dang it. Alright, so we're back here in the main room now, and what we need to do is figure out where the red current isn't flowing from. So it's going to be flowing into somewhere and not out. So let's see. It's very difficult to see. It looks like this room is the problem because it's flowing into there just fine. But when it flows out, it is not moving. Alright, so let's see that. Let's go into here and see where the trouble may lie. Alright, so we're into this room again. This is the room where I did the cool dolphin jump. Unfortunately, could not do it twice in a row. Aha, alright, so this is a little trick. If you can't land the dolphin jump, no big deal. You can go up here, square yourself up, and transform into Zora Link. He is taller when the transition occurs, and he will get pulled out of the water. Alright, so we got all the stray fairies in here. With our new ice arrows, we can shoot the water and make ourselves a little ice platform. That's very cool. In the 3DS version of the game, you can't do this. It'll show you where you can. Every other place will not allow you to do that. So, yeah. Alright, so this is a new type of chew. This is a blue chew. It doesn't have anything inside of it, so it is literally just a blob of water, says Tattle. A blob of water, you say? Well, blobs of water are super good for freezing. You can freeze this guy, and you can push him around like a regular ice block. I, for one, am not going to do that. I'm going to ignore you. Get in the cutscene! Get in the cutscene! I'm going to... This guy... Nope, he's not going to get in the cutscene with me. Dang it, I was going to try and pull the switch. Or not switch. Pull the spigot? Spigot? Valve? Whatever you want to call it. I was going to try and pull the valve before he blew up so he could be in this cutscene with me. It'd be very funny. Now it is not so funny, however. Alright, so there we go. We fixed that problem. We have the water continuing to flow properly. Alright, let's turn back into Zora Link then and descend into the waters below. And then we're going to be leaving through the same door we left through before. This one right here with these crazy guys just sticking around. Haven't gotten a stray fairy in a while. That is a little bit of a bummer. But, you know, we're going to get by. Alright, so we're back here in this room. This room had nothing in it for us. What did I just hit? Are you telling me these stems are, like, that hard that I bounce off of them instead of going through them? Hey, we're here again. This is cool because now we can use our ice arrows to aim and fire and create an ice platform so that we can actually go over and get that boss key. We'd seen the boss key much earlier in the dungeon, we just did not know how to get to it. Now we know. Alright, so we can go in here, and as you can see... Oh no! There's a wall of ice? Okay. This is so last dungeon. Come on. Gotta use a fire arrow after we just got ice arrows. I think that's literally the only fire arrow we use in this dungeon if you're not going for the Stray Fairies, which required that before. Oh, would you look at that? It's Gecko. Hi, Gecko. How are you doing? So Gecko's got a new tactic here, and it involves throwing jelly at you. And then when he figures he needs to become a little invincible, he will ascend into the jelly. He's going to beat me up now because I didn't dodge out of the way. So when he hides in the jelly, of course, he can beat you up, which is no good. However, he can also just, you know, take a chill pill and crash to the floor. And then you open up another opportunity to bop him, assuming you can actually hit him, which you totally can. Just got to get over here, spin attack him because it does the most damage. He's back up in the ice. I really want to try and like quick scope him almost. Oh, that was perfect. That was what? Okay, cancel that. That was imperfect. That was the farthest thing from perfect. That was Gecko kind of messing me up a little bit. No big deal though. I guess now I can get him. There you go. Dude! How many times? Alright, you know what? I think I'm legitimately just doing it too late. Like, he's already starting to fall on his own. That one's a real one. There we go. And then I want to hit Gecko with a spin attack, darn it. Spin attack is literally the best thing you can hit him with because it does so much damage. Alright, looks like we're going into a 4th cycle. Man, how bad am I at this? I should really learn to dodge. I should learn to dodge. I should learn to dodge. Oh, clutched it. Alright, I'm just going to hit him with an ice arrow this time. Because I'm lazy. We got him. There we go. Good games. Good game. Alright. Perfect. And that gives us access to the other door here. A lot of weird melty noises. Not really a fan of those. We can go in here and we can get our big key, boss key. I forget what it's called in this game. They change it so much. I think in Wind Waker it's called the big key. This game I think it's called boss key. Right? Boss key. There we go. We can enter the dungeon, or the area of the dungeon where the boss lurks. Okay, now we can leave through this entryway once more. And now I think I have all my T's dotted and I's crossed, but the other way around. Alright, so we're in here. Yep, we're in here. Okay. Yep. Still following the currents. Awesome. Okay. Now what we can do is head up here. Hook up, hook on. No, hook on, hook on. There we go. Waiting for him to hook onto the edge. Let's head up now. Come on. Don't be shy. Up you go. Perfection. Okay, so as you can see, we are here and we have the red current going in. That is just what we needed. Awesome. Okay. So we need to turn this valve on, and as you can see right down there is going to be our solution to that. Looks like we need to build a little ice platform over there. And you can't hit the ice when it's super close to something, it just won't form. Darn it. Okay, so that means I'm going to have to make a very long ice platform. I was trying to get a short one, but I'm definitely going to need a very long one. Okay, what else am I going to do here? Alright, I have an idea. Let's get over there to where we need to be. This might not be the route you need to go, in all honesty. I might have messed it up. We're going to find out, though. Okay. I can form an ice there. That's good. Okay, but I don't think anything I do will get me up onto that platform. No. Okay. So what do we do then? Because as you may notice, there is no... Come on, don't tell me... Okay, I see the water flowing. That's the valve I need to get, which means I need to get up to there, which means I need to... Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Because I might be overthinking in the sense that you don't need the water to get to where you need to go. I also feel like I haven't gotten a Stray Fairy in ages, but it's because I haven't gotten to any new areas yet. Okay. So the best I can do is literally to jump to here. But what does that do to get me over there? Is there a hookshot area maybe? Aha! Don't think down, think up. There's a hookshot area right up there. It's kind of incredibly high, isn't it, wouldn't you say? Maybe if I create a platform right there. Let's see if that's a good distance. If not, I can always go back up to the top and try and hit it from over there. Let's climb, Link. There we go. Very tricky. This dungeon is, I would say, the trickiest. Alright, so I can't reach it from there, which means I probably need to get up here again. Okay, we're back up here now. Let's see if I was correct in assuming that I can hookshot from here to here. I definitely can. Let's hit that hookshot target. Gravity will pull us directly down. We made it. We can go over here and pull this. So if I have done everything correctly, then I have taken care of anything I would have needed to do that required the other current. So now this should stop. They're equal force, so they will stop. And what do I do now, game? Well, I bet you I need to turn the yellow one off right over here and then go up on the right path instead of the left path, or right path. No, left path when you're walking in, right path from my perspective. The red side. I need to go up the red side because this will turn off the yellow side, which will switch all of the current around, will allow me to go into all the green rooms. And the green rooms, we'll figure out. This is a very tricky dungeon. There we go. See, so we're moving in reverse now. Awesome. Let's just get over to where we need to go. There's no way I was gonna make that current. Let's get up here, and we're gonna wait. Here we are. Awesome. Head into this water. So this is where I was trying to climb up beforehand. However, now I can actually do it for real. So as you can see, I can go over here. Hopefully, wait. No, I definitely can't. What? Wait a minute. What is the point of this? Oh, never mind, I'm dumb. I turned off... What I turned off was independent from being able to get up on that side. Whoops, okay, ignore me. I was just wrong. It's okay, though. I will at least learn the lesson. For frick's sake. How stupid are you, Link? Walk off the edge. Don't roll jump. And walk off the edge again. Okay. Sheesh, game. I don't know why you always gotta be so difficult. Alright, cool. So we're rotating the other way now. Awesome. Yes, we are. Cool. We're going clockwise now instead of counter, which means we can go into all these cool entrances closer to the top. Not that one. So let's head down to the next layer. Looks like this is a room we can enter. Okay, we'll catch it on the next side. Stop that, Link. Alright, so there's two places we can go. That's pretty cool. We just have to head in. I guess we are working on the green pattern now. Get rid of those. Hold on. What was that? There was a room there. There was a room there. I saw that. You can't hide that from me. Oh, explosives. No good. Okay, so we're in new dungeon territory now, which leads me to believe that there is definitely going to be some great fairy, stray fairies in here. Cool, some magic. What does this room look like? Okay. Oh, it's turning over to night of the first day. Awesome. Let's see. Let's get this out. There are definitely some stray fairies in here. Okay, really, Link? That infuriates me to no end. I was trying to get him to jump up on that platform, and he's like, I think I'm just gonna walk into it steadily for a couple of seconds. So frustrating. Okay, whatevs. Take me up. Awesome. Alright, so... Aha, I remember this room. I remember this room because you need to blast it! You have to freeze it. Now in the Japanese version, you have to freeze it with timing, because the water will literally stop wherever you leave it. In the English version, though, they understand that we are bad at video games, and they will just let us, you know, freeze it anywhere close. So I didn't freeze it properly. I'm going to have to unfreeze it, it looks like. However, I want to make my way over to the other side of the room really quickly to take care of something that I spy with my eyeball. I don't think... This is kind of excessive in all honesty, because I could totally just, like, create one right over there and climb on it. But, you know, this is the whole point of the dungeon. This is the whole puzzle, is shooting ice patterns. Get away from me, Skullfish. Get off of that, Skullfish. Hey, Link, can you climb at all? Did you just lose your ability to climb? Climb, Link. Alright, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Skullfish, hi, how you doing? Prepare to die. You frustrated me to no end. You are now dead. Alright. Good riddance, peasant. Sorry. Alright. Let's try that again. For real this time, I guess. I don't know. Alright, I will say the second half of this dungeon is definitely more infuriating than the first half. So I guess Link, yeah, I know he can. He just takes ages to do so. Yoinks! Okay. Get away from me. Oh my lord. Infuriates me to no end. To no end. Okay. Please climb up. I really need to make a, I need to make another ice platform. Oh my, I'm gonna lose my mind. I will lose my mind right now. Don't even, I'm gonna do it. I will make the easiest ice path on planet Earth. I will literally make it so that you have to walk to each one, tiny little bits away. I'll use all my arrows and all my magic. I really don't care. I just want to get that gosh darn chest that I see right over there. Too much to ask? No, not too much to ask. Not too much to ask at all. Okay, there we go. I honestly think I'm within range. Let's see. Am I within hookshot range of it? I am. Let's just hit it then. Let's just hit it then. Let's just hit it then. Please don't melt. I see that chest there. Please hit it. Oh my lord, I clutch hit it. There we go. That was ridiculous. I could have hit that torch, I guess. Okay, awesome. I might have come at it from a bad angle. Okay, there is more. No big deal. I am gonna need a quick break though, so I can grab some more magic and arrows. And then I'm going to take care of this actual dungeon puzzle. Let's see, let's go down here and open up these pots right here and right here. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. And let's get rid of you. Okay, you really don't add much to the game, in all honesty. You add frustration to the game. So congrats. You are the main reason that people quit. I actually conducted a study of one person. The study was me. Are Skullfish the reason why you quit playing the game? Answer, resounding yes. Infinite yeses. I think it'd be cool if there was a way to switch arrows without going into your inventory. I know there are mods that allow you to do that, but I just wish you could do it like natively. Especially since there's like so much arrow switching. Okay, so let's hop back on here. Let's go to the top and let's take another chance right here to fire. Okay, good. Should freeze on a flat on the other side. That's perfect. You stay right there. I have a vantage point, so I'm just going to take a peek around and see where the game might want me to jump to. So I see that alcove right there. And that's a cool alcove, you know? Let's jump to here first, though. Alright, and I jump to here because that'll let me see what's in that alcove. It looks like there is a chest, so I'm having a hard time here. Might have to try another angle. Let's hop down over here, and we'll head over here. And aha, it looks like you need to be on the rising side of that platform, which would require you to do the whole puzzle again. You can just leave through that door. I bet that's the door you need to leave through, right? Yeah, okay. Let me try doing something, though. Let me see if I can walk up here. Oh, I totally can. I don't think this is intentional, but I totally can do this. There you go. And I bet you are a stray fairy? You are, and you're the last stray fairy in this room. Awesome. Okay, so let's be careful then when leaving. Through here, up here, over here, and out this door to the right. Awesome. So as I said, in the Japanese version, you need to time it so that the that platform I was just standing on is flat. It doesn't go flat by default, which the one in the English version does. All right, so this is a puzzle where it's based on weight. If you look up, you'll notice frozen parts and non-frozen parts. So a little bit difficult. All right, let's first off go through and get some more arrows, hopefully. I could really use some more You're just gonna give me 1 rupees? Okay. Thanks for nothing. Alright, so let's, I don't know, this should be fine. Okay. Once again, here would be a really, really cool time to be able to use any arrow type at whenever you see fit. That'd be super cool. Alright, is there anything below here? There is a little area below here. Why don't we put on the Zora Mask, and we can descend here in the water. Alright, let's dive. Okay, little area down here with a stray fairy. Awesome, and I need to head back up this way. Cool. Alright, so let's get out now, and let's check. Was that the last stray fairy in this room, or are there more? There are more. Okay, I bet we'll find them, though, you know? Alright, so where can we fire it? Let's fire arrow that. So what that'll do is apply constant pressure on the downside, right? There we go, and let's do it up here as well. So that is giving us constant pressure, so we are allowed to just stand where we please. Alright, now it doesn't look like we are tall enough to quite reach anywhere. That one looks like the solution to just leave. If you hit that one, it looks like you can just leave. So, why don't we refreeze this one over here on the left? We'll refreeze that one right there. Oh, right there. And then hop on where we are right now. We'll be able just to jump over really quickly, like this. Perfect. And then we can, actually I'll just stand here and unfreeze what I just froze. How many stray fairies do I have, by the way? I wasn't even keeping track. I have 11 of 15. Okay, so only about 4 left. Hit that one. Not even about 4, just straight up there's 4 left. Alright, perfect. And we can go over here and activate the green pathway. Get in the cutscene with me. He's in the cutscene! Yay! I love when they're in the cutscene. They're so silly. Alright, and there we go. Green current is flowing, or should be flowing. Is it? It's not flowing. I don't see it flowing. Okay, I do need to get you, like, out of here now. So, come on. Can you please come up? Thank you. I missed. Brutal. Okay. So if anyone wants to know why this is taking forever, you can blame this guy right here. Okay. Hi. I am the player. Please do what I wish. Love the player. Don't knock me. Literally. Come on. Okay. I don't even know. I don't know. Alright, so if we go here, there we go. Big Zora Link, because Zora Link is taller, he's able to grab that. Then we can switch into Human Link. Drop down here. Spin for some rupees, I guess. Nope, not what I wanted. Come on, there we go. I need this mask, and I can hookshot directly over. Put on fairy mask, open the chest. That should be the last fairy in this room. 3 fairies remaining in total. Cool. And then we can escape this room by standing here, activating fire arrow, and hitting the opposing side. There we go. This video is looking to be really long, by the way, guys. I don't know if it actually is, because I did do some, like, fails off camera. I hope it's not too long, though. If it is, I do apologize. I mean, not much I can do about it now. I guess maybe I could, like, re-edit it. I don't know. That doesn't make much sense to me. Okay, cool. So, what I notice is this isn't flowing. And it's not flowing, which makes it feel like I missed something. Now, I'm gonna continue to carry on for a little bit. If I missed something, I will have to go back, and that will be bad. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. Alright, let's keep following this current then. Dive down. Maybe the problem was it was turned on, and now we're turning it off? Are we the solution or the problem? Okay, so that was the area we couldn't go into. We went into there, and now we're going into this part here down on the very bottom. Okay, cool. So What do we have going on in this room? Is this a room we have been in before? It kind of looks like one we've been in before. Maybe not. Alright, so let's leave the Zora form, because the Zora form is very finicky. I saw a stray fairy. I think this might be the last room of the dungeon, and I think I messed up. I really do. Okay, let's go around. The freaking abilities here is off. Alright, yeah, so I see that stray fairy. I definitely missed something. Let's just hit it with this arrow. Alright, so there's 2 left, and I know what room they're in. It's a room where there's like holes in the ceiling, and you got to, yeah, this is the boss room. So if this turns it on, then that's good. If not, I'm going to have to troubleshoot and find where I missed a valve somewhere. I think I missed an entire room. Let's see. What's the verdict here? The verdict is I missed an entire room. Okay, let's figure out what room I happened to walk through without interacting with. As I said, I can totally describe it to you. It's a room that's got like... Well, hold on. That fairy's not going to come to me, is it? Okay. Well. Oh! I know what my problem is. Jeez, okay. First off, is that fairy going to come to me or not? Because, like, I don't think it is. Which is fine. Like, oh, shoot. Ling only has a minute because he's not Zora. Alright, so I honestly thought I would do this part later in the game. Or the dungeon. No, okay, that Zora's not, or that thing isn't coming to me. That fairy isn't. So I'll have to catch up with that fairy later. Now, what you have to do, once you have the ice arrows, there is water being applied to this on the other side, hiding a ladder. What you need to do is go through, hop on one of these rotating fan blades. There we go. Hop off of the rotating fan blade, and then freeze this water current right here. And I guess this is what you're supposed to do first. I don't know. I guess I just did the puzzle in like a backwards order. Whatevs. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. Hopefully I can grab that fairy without having to like do the whole area again. I don't know. Alright, yeah, perfect. So, this is a very, very simple puzzle. As you can see, you just need to build an ice platform across the way. But there is a stray fairy in this room. I don't need to check because I can totally just describe it to you. I remember this room because you were totally robbed in the 3DS version. Basically what you need to do is just take note that there is a stray fairy in this room, and then you have to find it all by yourself. Isn't that nice? Yes. Well, in the 3DS version, of course, it tells you where you can shoot ice, and it shows you basically a pathway leading to nowhere. But I do not have that issue. Here we go. That's literally going to flow throughout the entire dungeon now. So if you look up, you'll notice that there are holes in these grates, and if you go over to that back corner, you can hook shot up, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Nope, don't dive, Link. Just stand up. Please don't tell me I have to start over again. There we go, I don't. Gosh, it's so weird, though. On the weird... Okay, there we go. So I did it with the animation. That helps me a ton, actually. There we go. And over to here. Alright, is that close enough? Let's equip. Hookshot. Thankfully, we don't need to use any ice arrows at all in the boss fight, so that should be a little bit of a... I'm at a weird angle. I'm going to need to move just the teeniest bit over. Yeah, like literally walking distance. Is that a little better? I might be able to grab the corner. I was able to grab the corner. Awesome. Okay, and this is the 14th stray fairy. 15th stray fairy is in that weird tunnel. Really hoping I don't have to go in and grab that manually. I think what I'm gonna do, honestly, is I might end the episode at the boss door and have a third episode of Great Bay Temple. I usually like to finish the temples in 2 videos, but maybe this one was longer, or I just did worse, or maybe I'm just tripping and I have a lot more time than I think I do. But I know this boss fight. I know I hate this boss fight, so I don't think that I will have enough time to finish it in this video. That's no big deal. That just means we'll finish it sometime else. Alright, let's go down here for realsies now. Finish this one off. Here we go. Let's claim this first, this stray fairy right here. Okay, yeah. I think what I can do, I think I can probably loosen it with these. Yeah, there we go. It's loose now. And then as soon as I get to a place where I can be Human Link, I'll put on the mask and we can claim it up. Cool. Alright, so let's get this last stray fairy. And then let's end this episode. Oh, well, great. I am going to be so happy when I don't have to precision, like, tightrope walk on things anymore. Holy lord. Alright, come on. Just get in my inventory. There we go. All the 15 stray fairies. Cool. It only took me, like, an hour. Awesome. Okay. Right. So, I guess, I'll walk over to the boss door and end off the episode. As you can see, doing all that work with the green pipes allowed us to turn on this valve, which creates this little stupid water elevator that I hate, so I'm probably going to miss it. I made it! Alright, well, in that case, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe and tell your friends about the series if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys put my videos around. In the next episode, we're going to be beating the Great Bay Temple and exploring what you can do outside of Great Bay Temple after you have cleared up the area. So I will catch you guys all back here next time. Until then, as always, take care.